7 o'clock in the morning. I think what your schedule is like too. The only difference is it's not hot. I like to take mine hot too, but I do that on my days off. So I would get home, I would do a workout. It would actually give me the inclination to actually do a workout, which I anticipated to do in my routine sometimes, but a lot of times when you're lifting 40, 50, 60 pound boxes for 4 hours a day, your stamina runs low.
Really?
And after the second day, I was like, you know what? I can go for a 10, 15-minute jog on the treadmill. I can do like maybe a 20-minute weight lift. Again, I would try to fit it in. But a lot of the times I just went, I just sit down like, oh my God, I don't feel like getting up. No, it was just like right out of the couch. Okay, let's do this right now.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, I would get my meal. I would take my LC base with my balance and have my first meal. After that, I would have my regular dinner.
Okay.
I would take my balance 10, 15 minutes prior, same as my lunch or when I break fast. And that would be it. I mean, before it was like, I would get my calories in the day, but instead of like 3-4 meals, I would have it in 2 meals. So, and that's the beauty of it, because your metabolism, your basal metabolic rate is still the same as it's going. And so performance wise, now we're going to advance into later on that week, actually 3 weeks later. And I'll give you an example of what happened today. And I think I posted it in the group of what happened today. The supervisor manager came out to me and said that wanted to recognize me for my upkeep and my performance, because what I do over there is that, and so many packages over there, it's beyond belief. I mean, we get anywhere between 30 to 40,000 packages a day during the regular year, and during peak season when there's holidays, we get anywhere from 60 to 80,000. Okay. So we would get during the entire 3 weeks. Today they come up to me and says, we want to give you some recognition because of your work performance in the past couple of weeks. I go, what are you talking about? He says, well, you're leading in the number of scans, and we process a lot of packages. Keep in mind, when we're sorting all these packages, I'm one of the oldest people there. Like, there's a lot of young people there, like they're half my age. And I'm consistently in the top 3. Again, I'm 47, and when they told me, says, well, yeah, you came in the top 3. There's 2 ahead of you. Those other 2 people are like about half my age. And the total number of scans were not that far off. I mean, for example, today I had 2,100 scans. I'm averaging about anywhere between 1,800 to 2,000 scans a day. So today was one of my best days. I did 2,100. So they gave me one of the company T-shirts, with a hoodie, whatever, and yeah.
It's called recognition.
Yeah, it's a little recognition, which is nice. I liked it. It was really nice. But
absolutely.
Yeah, and they asked me, says, we never seen you like this even before, the past month. They said, like, what happened? Like, what are you doing? I'm like, well, I go, you know what, you can believe me or not, but I started taking this drink called Unicity that actually gives me the absolute focus and the ability to do my job a lot better than how I did it before. But overall, I lost almost 5 pounds in this experience.
In 3 weeks?
In 3 weeks. I lost about 4.5, 4.75 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And my energy is just like nonstop.
You say using this product has made you a better father?
Absolutely.
And why is that?
I'll answer that flat out. Absolutely.
And why is that?
Because, for one, let's start with the balance. When you get those sugar cravings, you start consuming those carbohydrates. Let's be honest, your mood's going to change. Your mood's going to change. You're going to have that foggy feeling. Yeah, because of the sugar. You're going to feel tired because your insulin's secreted from the pancreas. And then, you're going to get that spike. But then after 15, 20 minutes, you're going to crash, whatever. And with the balance, it just eliminates that fogginess.
And
with the Unicity,
feel that.
Yeah, you feel that. And then comes with the Unicity in the morning. I mean, with the chlorogenic acids and the other ingredients that are involved with it as well too, I mean, that product is made to widen your blood cells so I can increase my focus like pretty much tenfold of what I normally do. And so I can think about what I'm actually doing and what I'm saying. I mean, it's not like off the cuff or anything. I'm actually thinking about it, and it feels good. I mean, I feel great.
and I want to bring up something that you said. It feels good. It feels great. It's wide. It's, it's a blood vessel dilator. That's why people get help with migraine headaches with it, things like that.
And it's a mood enhancer.
And here's the other thing is that you're lowering the carb content in your diet, so you're lowering your insulin levels, and all around you're going to lower your A1Cs. But Frank, most people don't know that as a young man, it wasn't all that many years ago, you had heart condition, that you had to have a procedure done. Did 2 procedures, okay. And so, at 47, you've had 2 procedures done on your heart. You've had a heart condition. You've had the ablation, where it was hard to, your arrhythmias were out and things like that. How's your heart on this? How's your heart on this? How's your arrhythmias?
I'm going to tell you, before I went on Unicity and Balance, the doctor said, after when the ablation happened, the second ablation, says, you're probably going to feel slight palpitations. That's normal. But they're going to go away. They're going to come and go. Like maybe at the most, they may come for like 3 to 5 seconds and then they'll go, because they had to cauterize a little piece of the tissue inside the chamber. It's fine. Since I took the 2 products, I did not have 1 palpitation at all. At all. I didn't feel nothing.
Perfect. This is important because
It
there's a lot of people out there like you, and we've never talked about that before. And what happens is people like you say, oh, I've had an ablation, on my heart. I can't take that stuff. I know that coffee can be really hard on that heart.
Right.
But this chlorogenic acid, which is in coffee, that's what you crave, all right?
Right.
But your heart's not doing anything. It's perfect.
I don't feel nothing. I don't feel no palpitations. I don't feel no like 2-second arrhythmia, not even half a second. Nada.
Good. Thank you. So that was the surprise. Ladies and gentlemen, Frank had no idea that I would even remember that and understand that it could potentially be an issue.
Well, now that you brought it up, I never even think you would even ask that, because it never even dawned on me that it would even have an effect on it. I never even would have guessed.
It's because part and parcel of it is it's increased. It's the vasodilation is all good, but I'm going to tell you what's having the effect is the balance every day. It's the balance that you're losing, that sags, the sugar rushes, and it's leveling out what's going on cardiovascular wise, and it's the insulin is lower now and in your blood, and that's going to make a difference on your cardiovascular. So cardiovascular disease, the #1 killer globally, not just in America. And you taking the balance with this, I believe doing these 2 products together will probably add, 15 years, 20 years to your life, because you understand, as a young man with ablations already done, down the road, if you're not careful, if you don't exercise, see, even your exercise is better, your stamina is better, and you just overall. And how are you sleeping, Frank?
Overall, yeah, I'm getting in about 7-8 hours of sleep a day. Overall.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah. Okay, Frank, thank you for joining us.